The phrase something you know, something you have, something you are refers to the three primary categories of multi-factor authentication, MFA. These categories are used to verify a user's identity and ensure secure access to systems or resources. Something you know is knowledge-based authentication. This refers to information that only the user should know. It forms the most traditional layer of authentication. Examples include passwords or passphrases, PINs, personal identification numbers, and security questions like, "What's your mother's maiden name?" The strengths of something you know is that it's simple to implement and use, and no physical component is required. The weakness is that it's vulnerable to phishing, brute force attacks, or password leaks. Users often choose weak or guessable passwords. Something you have is a possession-based authentication. This involves a physical object or digital token the user possesses. Examples would be hardware tokens like RSA Secure ID or YubiKey, software tokens like Google Authenticator or Microsoft Authenticator, and smart cards, and one-time passcodes OTPs sent via SMS or email. It has strengths in that it's harder for attackers to compromise unless they physically steal the item, and it's often paired with the something you know for stronger security. It has weaknesses in that if the device is lost, stolen, or damaged, access may be delayed or denied. SMS-based OTPs are vulnerable to SIM swapping attacks. Something you are is biometric authentication. This refers to inherent physical or behavioral traits unique to an individual. Examples are fingerprint recognition, facial recognition like Apple's Face ID, retina or iris scans, voice recognition, and behavioral biometrics like typing patterns and gait analysis. It has strengths in that it's more difficult to replicate or steal, and it enhances convenience, as users don't need to remember passwords or carry devices if it's used alone, but the privacy concerns of biometric data, if compromised, cannot be reset like a password, so that is a weakness. And there are false positives and false negatives, and sometimes systems may fail to authenticate legitimate users, sometimes they may allow imposters. Understanding something you know, something you have, and something you are helps in cybersecurity to enhance security. Combining multiple factors makes it exponentially more difficult for attackers to breach systems. Even if an attacker steals a password, something you know, they would still need to use the fingerprint, something you are, or hardware token, something you have. This combination can defend against credential theft, preventing unauthorized access caused by phishing or stolen passwords, as additional authentication layers are required. And the combination of these can help fulfill compliance requirements. Many regulatory frameworks like GDPR, HIPAA, and PCI DSS require the use of MFA for sensitive data and systems. It helps also to mitigate insider threats, ensuring even users within an organization can't access systems or data beyond their authorization without the proper credentials. By combining these factors, systems achieve a multi-layered security, reducing the risk of unauthorized access, helping ensure users are genuinely who they claim to be. This framework is foundational to modern identity and access management practices.